Hello, hi, namaste everyone. Welcome back once again to SJS CTET classes. I'm Sridevi JS. So today in this video, I came with you with two important concepts, squares and square root. See, this video will help you to go through what all the possibilities of finding squares and what all the possibilities of finding square root. So maximum methods I tried to cover on this. So please watch the video from the beginning to the end, okay? And I'm reminding you, if you're watching my video for the first time and if you feel really worth, please do like, share and subscribe. Okay. Thank you and we will start. Yes. So everyone, as we know, what do you mean by square? Square means what? The product of a number multiplied by itself is called a square number. For example, what is 1 square? 1 multiplied by 1 is 1 square. 2 square, 2 multiplied by 2. Right? 3 square, 3 multiplied by 3. That is 9. So that we know how to find out simply a square number. Then what are the properties of square number? See everyone, these properties will help you to analyze and understand easily the MCQs which is asked in the examination. See how that we will see now. See, perfect squares can end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. See, the perfect squares can only end with these numbers. And the perfect squares cannot end with 2, 3, 7 and 8. So the unit digit of perfect square number cannot be 2, 3, 7 or 8. Okay. Then, if a number is even, the square is also even. For example, we know that 8 square is 64, right? 8 square, what is the answer? 64. And what is 12 square? We know that is 144, right? So, for an even number, the square is also even number. So, for an odd number, 9 square, that is 81, right? We know that 11 square, that is 121. So, for an odd number, the square is also odd number. Then the number of zeros in a perfect square is always even. See everyone, we know that. See, if we take the square of 10, the answer will be coming as 100, right? In 10, how many zeros are there? Only 1 zero. And in 100, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. 2 is an even number and 1 is an odd number. For example, 1000 square, if we see. What is 1000 square? 1 with 6 zeros. See, here the number consisting of only 3 zeros and the square number consisting of 6 zeros, right? So, whatever number with 0 is coming, so even number will be the number of zeros in the perfect square number. Okay. So, I hope you have understood. Next, we can have the addition of consecutive odd numbers. So, how odd numbers addition, consecutive odd number addition helping you to find out squared numbers. Okay, so listen everyone. So 1 we can see here. Then when you add then odd numbers, first and second odd numbers, so which are they? 1 and 3, right? So 1 plus 3 is 4. Next, 3 consecutive odd numbers added here. 1 plus 3 plus 5. What is the answer? It is 9, right? Then 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. 4 consecutive odd numbers added. First 4 consecutive odd numbers. The answer is 60. Next, first 5 consecutive odd numbers added. You got the next square number, that is 25. We know that 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, etc. Right? So this is the relation between adding first a certain number of consecutive odd numbers in order to get perfect square numbers. Okay, so it's like a pattern. Next, another pattern I can show you. Addition of squares of consecutive natural numbers will give you a pattern of number of squares. See, I have given a number of squares here, right? Here it is 1 square. And here how many squares are there, everyone? Actually, it is not 4 square, but these 5 squares are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the big square, that is 5, right? So total 5 squares are there. So when you add 1 square, you will be getting 1, that is 1 square. 1 square plus 2 square. First 2 consecutive natural numbers are 1 and 2. When you add these squares and take the answer, you will be getting 5, right? And when you add the first 3 consecutive natural numbers squares, what you will be getting? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. That is 14. Okay. And then, so here this square consisting of 14 number of squares in total. This image consisting of a total of 14 squares. Okay. Next, when you add the first 4 consecutive natural numbers square, what you will get? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. That is 30. So this consisting of 30 squares. Okay. So this is another pattern you can observe. Then, when we add two consecutive triangular numbers, we get perfect square numbers. So, what do you mean by triangular numbers? The numbers which we can arrange in the form of triangles, right? So, here you can see 1. See, first number is 1 and the second number which is arranged triangularly, that is 3. So, please add 1 plus 3. What you are getting? 4, right? 4 is what? 2 square. So, then let us add next two consecutive triangular numbers. So which are they? 3 and 6. So 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is what square? 3 square. Right? Next to two consecutive triangular numbers we will add. So what are they? 6 plus 10. What is 6 plus 10? That is 16. 16 is the square of 4. Very good. Then next to two consecutive triangular numbers are 10 and 15. So when you add them, you will be getting 25. 25 is the square of 5. Right? So this is also a speciality which we need to know now regarding triangular number, the relationship between these triangular numbers and the square numbers. Okay. Then next is how to find square of a number. See, there are a certain methods I am going to discuss here. The first method is column method. Okay. So what is a column method? Actually, this column method is another way we can say we are using algebraic equation a plus b the whole square here. Okay. Or we can, otherwise we can say we are taking 3 columns here. Okay. So I am going to take 3 columns here. This is column 1, column 2 and column 3. So very carefully listen everyone. And I'm going to take, here the number is 42, right? So I'm going to take A as the first digit, 4. Okay. B as the second digit, 2. Okay. So A is 4, B is 2. Okay. Now in the column 1, I'm going to add A square. I'm going to take A square, right? And in the second column, I'm going to take 2AB. Okay. And in the third column, we are going to take B square. Now, I'm going to arrange it. Okay. So, if A is 4 and B is 2, what is A square? 4 into 4 or 4 square. That is 16. Right? Then, what will come in the place of 2AB? 2 multiplied by A is 4 and B is 2. So, what answer will get here? 16 again. Right? Now, B square. B is 2 here. So, 2 square is 4. Okay. So, now we got 3 numbers in the 3 column. Now, next step, this is step 1. Okay. What is the step 2? You have to arrange these numbers. So, how will you arrange? First, you have to take the unit digit of the column 3. So, here, what is the unit digit of column 3? Only one digit is there. So, we can write as it is. Okay. Next, come to column 2. Column 2, you have 2 digits, right? So, whenever 2 or more digits are there, we will be taking only unit digit. So, here unit digit 6 I am going to write. So, it is 6. Okay. So, anyway, balance 1 is there. Now, that balance 1 has to be added with this number. So, here 16, right? We will add 16 plus 1. So, what will I be getting the answer? 17, right? So, from 17, we will write, because we don't have any other further proceeding. So, we will write 17 itself. Okay, 17 itself we will write. So, the final answer will be 1764. So, what is the square of 42? 42 square is equal to 1764. Very, very easy only. Just revise and learn this way. So everyone, now let us see regarding square root. Square root of a number means it is a value that when multiplied by itself gives the number. For example, when you multiply 4 into 4, you are getting 4 square, that is 16, right? So what is the square root of 16? We will say it as 4. Actually, two values are there for the answer of square root, positive and negative. We'll say actually positive 4 and negative 4 are the possible values for the square root number. But here, when you write the number inside this radical sign, this symbol is known as radical sign. So we will get the positive answer only. Okay. We will express positive values as the answer only when the number is inside the radical sign. Okay. So which are the methods to find out square root? So here are a lot of methods which we are going to discuss. So the first one is repeated subtraction method. Okay. So the repeated subtraction method says it is the application of subtraction of continuous consecutive odd number. See everyone. So I'm going to subtract for this question to find out the square root of 81. First odd number. When I subtract, it will be getting 80, right? So 80 minus the second odd number 3. will be giving you 77. 77 minus the third odd number 5 will be getting 72, right? 722 minus the next odd number 7 will be getting 65. 65 minus the next odd number 9, right? We'll be getting 56. 56 minus the next odd number 11. What will you get? 45, right? 45 minus next odd number is 13. You'll be getting 32. Yes. 32 minus the next odd number is 15. We'll be getting 17, right? 17 minus the next odd number is 17. 17 minus 17 is 0. So in how many steps we got the answer? Let us check. So how many steps we have here to reach up to 0? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 steps, right? 9 steps we used in order to reach the 0 as the answer when we subtract. So here we say the answer is the square root of 81 is equal to the number of steps. What is that? 9. Okay. So this is the method of repeated subtraction. So we'll see one more question. Find the square root of 144. So let us see 144. We are going to subtract 1. We'll be getting 143, right? 143. We are going to subtract 3. We will be getting 140 as the answer. 140 minus we will be doing 5. We will be getting 135 as the answer. 135 minus 7. What do you will get? 10 minus 7, 8, 2, 1. 128. So 128 minus 9. We will be getting 119. 190 minus, what is the next odd number? 11. We'll be getting 108, right? Yes, then 108 minus the next odd number 13. So we'll get 8 minus 3, 5, 10 minus 1, 9, right? 95. Then 95 minus next odd number is 15, right? 0, 9 minus 1, 8. Then 80 minus next odd number is 17. 10 minus 7, 3, 7 minus 1, 6, 63. 63 minus next odd number is 19. We'll be getting 13 minus 9, 4, 5 minus 1, 4. So 44. 44 minus next odd number is 21. So we'll be getting 4 minus 1, 3, 4 minus 2, 23, right? Then 23 minus 23. So we'll be getting 0. Okay, so we are getting 0 up to which step? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At the 12th step, we are getting the subtraction answer as 0, right? When we subtract consecutive odd numbers from the given number. So what is the answer here? Square root of 144 is equal to 12. Okay, so this is the method of finding square root using repeated subtraction method. Okay, next method is method of prime factorization. This is already you are very much aware of. So when you divide, you have to prime factorize this number 256. So when you prime factorize by smallest prime number, what you'll get? 1, 2 by 2, 1, 2, 68, right? Again by 2, we'll be getting 6, 4, division, right? Then you're getting 32, 32 again by 2, we'll be getting 16, 16 by 2, we'll be getting 8, 8 by 2, we'll be getting 4, 4 by 2, we'll be getting 2. So please don't write 2 by 2 as 1, okay? Because 1 is not a prime number and not a composite number. So prime factorization, you have to end here. So how many 2's you are getting? So we'll write it accordingly. See, 256 is equal to how many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 2's, right? So we'll write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what do you do? We have to group these numbers as pairs. Okay, that means first group of 2, second group of 2, third group of 2, and fourth group of 2. So when you write the square root of 256 from one group, right? That means you have to write the square root of these. How many groups are there? 4 groups are there, right? So one group, second group, third group, and fourth group under the radical sign. Okay, so we'll write it as square root of 256 as. So from one group, we will take only one member. So that is, we'll be take 1, 2 from this group, 2 into here from this, 2 into from this group, 2 into here from this last group. So what answer will get? Square root of 256 is equal to the product of these 4 2's. That is, 4 2's are 8, 8 2's are 16. So we'll be getting the answer as 16 here. Okay, so this is the prime factorization method. Now, what are the properties of squares, everyone? Properties of square roots. So they are properties of squares already we have discussed in the beginning. This is properties of square root, right? Square root of x into square root of y will give you square root of x into y. Square root of 2 into square root of 3. That means square root of 6. That is the meaning. Example. Then square root of x by y is equal to square root of x by square root of 5. Square root of 5 upon 3. We can write it as square root of 5 by 5 square root of 3. Okay. Then we will write square root of x plus y is not equal to. Here you have to remember it is not equal to. We cannot write square root of 2 plus 3 as square root of 2. We cannot write like that. Square root of 2 plus square root of 3. That is not equal to each other. The same thing regarding minus also. That is also not equal to each other. Okay. So next we say find the square root of 0.001024 using properties of square roots of numbers. See, it's a decimal number which is a perfect square and we are asked to find out it using property. So how we will do is, first of all, whatever number in decimal we are given, we will write as it is and we will write it as fraction form. So here how many decimal points are there? 6 decimal points are there. So you can rewrite it as 1024 by a number with 6 zeros, a one with 6 zeros, because 6 decimal places are there. So 0.001024 is equal to square root. We can write it under 1024 by 1 with 6 zeros. Okay. So here you will get square root of 1024 by square root of 10 lakhs. Okay. So here now we will find out the square root separately. As the according to the property, we can split and write square root of 1024 by square root of the denominator number. So what answer you will get? 1024, you know what is the square root of that? You can use prime factorization or you can use any other method. So here's prime factorization if you use, we'll get 5, 1, 2, again 2, 2, 0, sorry, 2, 5, 2, 5, 6, again by 2, 1, 2, 8, dividing by 2, we'll be getting 64, again by 2, when you're dividing, you will be getting 32, again by 2, you'll be getting 16, then when you divide it again by 2, you'll be getting 8, when you divide it by 2, again you will be getting 4, then again by 2, you'll be getting 2. So there we'll stop. So we can take, how many groups are coming up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 2's coming. So that means from one group, one member we will write. So square root of 1024, we can write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So that's what? 32, right? So square root of 1024 is 32. And here we need to find out the square root of the denominator as well, right? By 1 with 6 zeros. So I'll be getting here, when you take the square root, the zeros will be exactly half of the zeros within the number. So now you'll be getting the answer 32 divided by 1000. What is 32 divided by 1000? When you take it, you'll be getting 0.3032. 0.032. Okay, so this is the method of finding using properties. Okay, so next method is the method for long division. So here, whenever we are learning this method, we should be aware of at least the squares up to 10. What is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, up to 10 square we should be aware of. right? So the method I'll tell you. First, you have to write the number as 399424. Okay, 399424. So we have the number with the 6 digits. So you have to pair the numbers from the right to left. Okay. So here this is one pair and this is the second pair and this is the third pair. Okay. So then we can put it on the long division method. Okay. So look at the first pair. What is that? 39, right? So you have to think about what is the perfect square which is coming just less than this 39. The perfect square is 6 6 are 36. 7 7s are 49, right? So we'll write 6 6 are 36. Then we have to subtract it. What answer will be getting? 3 will be getting. See, next step is very, very important. You cannot take 9 only here. You have to take the pair together. So 3 9 4 will be getting here. Okay. So after writing this, you have to add the quotient with the number which you have divided earlier. So that is 6 plus 6. 6 6 are 36 we wrote and subtracted, right? So that 6 you have to add with the quotient 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay. Now what you have to think is, see everyone, when you have the dividend now as 394, right? So what is the number which when you multiply with the 12, you are getting nearer number to this 39. First two digits only I am taking. What number when you multiply with 12, are you getting a number which is nearer to 39? 12 ones are 2, 12 twos are 4, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are 36. So you'll be getting 12 fours are 48. So 12 threes are, right? So the possibility is 12 into 3, 36. So that 3, right? So that 3 you have to write just on the right side of this 12. Then you have to multiply again with that 3. So once again, what I have told, 6 plus 6 you have added and you got 12 as the answer. And you have to think about which number we can multiply with this 12 in order to get the first two-digit number. Almost nearer to that. Here it is 39. So 12 threes are 36. So you can write that 3 to the right side of this 12 and that 3 once again you have to multiply. So 3 threes are 9, 2 threes are 6 and 1 threes are 3. So we are getting 369. And if you have any doubt that next number will go or not, we can check 124 into 4. Okay, the same digit you have to write at the unit place of this 12 and the same digit you have to multiply along with that number. Okay, that is a process. So here 4 fours are 16, then 2 fours are 8 plus 1 9, 1 fours are 4. So 496. So that we cannot take. So we will take 123 into 3. So we'll write here 3, 123, 369. Then we will subtract again. What answer will get? 9 plus 5 is 14. 8 minus 6 is 2. So next pair together we will take. We'll get 24 here. Okay. So 2524 is the new dividend. So now what you have to do the same procedure. Now we had the previous divisor as 123 and the newly formed quotient as 3, right? So you have to just add this 123 with only 3. Okay, please don't add 123 plus 63. That is not correct. 123 plus 3. The newly formed quotient you have to add together. So you'll be getting 126. And again you have to think 126 into what number will give you the first 3 numbers. Almost nearer to that, 252 here. So 126 into what? So let us see. It is almost double, right? So let us see 1262 into 2. Is it possible? 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12, 1 carry over, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5 and 2 2 5 2 4. We are getting right. So we can understand the number digit is 2. So 2 will write 1262 you will write and you will be getting 2524. So when you subtract, you will be getting the remainder as 0. So from here, we will be able to understand that the square root of 399424 is equal to 632. So this is the method of long division, just pairing and addition of quotient with the divisor. That all things are very, very important. Please revise, watch and practice. Okay. And next is square root of decimals. See everyone. So whenever you are taking the square root of decimals, so what you have to do the same procedure only. Okay, same procedure, but when you get a number 3294.76, when you get a number, what you have to check is you have to check the pairing. See here, you have to pairing starting from this is the first pair, the second pair. So here also you have to start pairing from left to right. Here you have to start pairing from unit place to whole number part. You have to start pairing from unit place to the leftward. But on the decimal part, you have to start pairing from the first tenth position, right, where the 7 is there. So from there onwards, you have to start pairing. Okay. So here the pair is 32, 94, and 76. So you have to put the decimal as it is. Then we will do the same long division procedure here. So first what? First pair is 32. So what is the nearest perfect square number which is coming nearer to 32? That is 6 6 are 36. So 5 5 are 25. So we will subtract. What answer will get? 7 here. And next pair together 94 will take. Right? Now, so 5 plus 5, when we have to add the new quotient and the new divisor. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay. So with this 10, what number we will multiply to get 79, which is a number nearer to 10 sevens are 70, right? So let us say 1, then that number itself we will be multiplying along with the 10. So 7 sevens are 49, 4 carry over, then 1 sevens are 7. So 749 comes here. Okay, so that we can take. So 7, 7, 749. When you subtract, what you will get? 9 plus 5 is 14. 8 minus 4 is 4. Then again, we can put the decimal point here. Okay, where the decimal point comes, there itself you can give the decimal point in the quotient as well. Then the next pair is 76. So we can again continue the procedure. So please tell me next what you have to do. We have to add 107 plus 7. 107 plus 7 is 140, right? And what number should be multiplied in order to get almost nearer to the value 457? 1 4s are 4, right? So 114 and 4 will check. 1144 into 4. Yes, so we'll be getting 4576, right? So you can write 4 times 4, 4576. So we'll be getting the remainder as 0. So here you can say that the square root of, so decimal, whichever place it is accordingly you can put. Okay. So you can understand the square root of 3294.76 is equal to 57.4. Okay. Now, next is the method of estimation. See everyone. So before learning this method of estimation, we should be aware of this thing. What is this thing? A square, whenever a square number ending in 1, the square root will end in either 1 or 9. Okay. So whenever a square number is ending in 4, the square root will end in 2 or 8. The examples you can see. See, what is the, whenever the square ending in 121, the square number is 121. The square number is ending in 121. But the what is the square root of this number? That is 11, right? Yes. And also the square root of 81. What is that? 9, right? So you can understand whenever a square is ending in 1, the number the square root can end in either 1 or 9. So like the same way, whenever a square number is ending in 4, the square root will end in 2 or 8. Whenever a square is ending in 9, the square root will ending in 3 or 7. Whenever a square is ending in 6, the square root will end in 4 or 6. Whenever a square is ending in 5, the square root will also end in 5. Right? So even number of zeros will be there in the square number, and half of that many number of zeros will be there in this square root number. Okay? So let us see. Find the square root of 10816 by estimation. So for estimation, what you have to do? We have the number 10816, right? So first we have to just make it a comma from the right end to the left end by taking a pair here. So 1 6 I have paired here, right? And I'm going to think about what unit digit of the square root number can come if the square number consisting of 6 in the unit place. See here, if 6 is coming in the unit place, what are the possibilities? Either 4 or 6, right? So here the answer can come in the unit digit as either 4 or 6. Okay, so which one is that we have to have a trick for that, so that I will tell you. Okay, now here 108, right? So 108, you can just think of which is the perfect square number just coming nearer to this 108, less than this 108. What is that? That is 11 square is 121, 10 square is 100, right? So 10 square, so we'll write the square root of that. That is 10 square is 100, 11 square is 125, 121. So we'll take this 10 square. So we'll write the square root of 100 is 10. So we'll write 10. Now we have to think about whether the number consisting of the one unit digit 4 or 6. Either the number, that means the square root will be 104 or it will be 106. So what is the possibility? How will you check? It is checking by digital root method. It is a method in Vedic maths, digital root method. So what is the digital root says? You have to add the digits of square number. Okay, so what you'll get? 1 plus 0 plus 8 plus 1 plus 6. What answer we are getting? 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. 16 again, 1 plus 6. 16 you are getting 1 plus 6 again, so it is 7, right? Then you have to add the digits. So here we are assuming either it can be 104 into 104 or it can be 106 into 106. Okay, so without multiplying we will be able to check that. How? So here also 104 into 104, right? So take the a digital root here. That means we have to add the digits of 104. What is that? That is 5. 5 into here also 104, 5. So 5 5s are 25, right? So again 25, the digits you add, you will be getting 7 as the answer, right? And here in this case, 106 means the digital root is 6 plus 1, 7. 7 into here also 7, 49. 4 again 4 plus 9 as the addition, you'll be getting 13. 3 plus 1 is 4. So here in the case of 104 into 104, we are getting the digital root 7. And in the case of 106 into 106, we are getting the digital root 4. So whenever, if it is matching, the digital root of the square number is matching with the digital root of the uh, square root, that answer is correct. So here the answer is the square root of 10816 is equal to 104. Okay. So this is the checking method. Very, very important. It will be helping you the time which you are consuming for multiplying. Okay. So please you make utilize of this digital root method. Okay, next method of estimation by Vedic math trick. See everyone, this is also very, very simple. See, I have a number 538756. This is a 6-digit number, right? So how to find out the square root of this number easily? I'll tell you. So first of all, accordingly, we have done before, you have to pair this number. So this is the first pair, sorry, this is the first pair and the second pair and it's the third pair, right? So in that, what you have to do? You have to represent this last as letter T and this second last pair as, yes, second last, right? Then you have to think about this 53. What is the perfect square number which is coming just below this 53? That is 7 sevens are 49, 8 eights are 64, right? So that we can write 7. 7 sevens are 49, 8 eights are 64. So 7 sevens we can take. So here we will write 7 as the square root number. Okay. So we wrote 7, S and T. Okay. Now here look at the unit digit. It is 6, right? So if a perfect square number consisting of 6 as the unit digit, what are the possible unit digit of the square root number? If 6 is coming, so here we have the table. So I hope you remember this. 6 is coming, either 4 or 6 can come. Okay. So we'll write either 4 or 6. So we have to find out that. Okay. So, so here by assumption we have to take unit digit as 4. Okay. Then what you have to do? Take the square of 4. take 4 square. What is that? 16, right? Then subtract that 16 from the last two digits. Subtract 56 minus 16. So what you'll get? You'll be getting 40 as the answer. Okay. Then what you have to do? Ignore. You will be getting 40 as there now. So this ignore 0. Ignore 0. So you take the number 4 only. Okay. So why we are doing that? I'll say you. So we have the number 4. So use the formula 2 into TS. 2 into TS is equal to the number which you got here. That is 4. Okay. 2 TS is equal to 4. Okay. So 2 into T is what here? T means the number which we have assumed. That is 4. So 2 into 4 into here this 4 is T. Okay. So 2 into 4 into yes we need to find out is equal to 4. So here it is not the solution of algebraic expression like it is just you have to think like 2 into 4 8, right? So 8 into S is 4. So whenever we are multiplying what number with 8 in order to get the unit digit as 4. 8 into what number will give you the unit digit as 4? There are how many possibilities? See 3. 8 threes are 4 and then 8 eights are 4. Right. The unit digit is 4. So here before either you will be getting 8 threes are 4 or 8 eights are 4. So before that you have to think about here this is the second digit, right? The second pair 87, right? You just think about along with 7. Here the first digit is 7. So let us check 75 into 75. The middle value is 75. 75 into 75 when you take, what answer you are getting? Yes, loves and pies are 12. 5624, right? This 5624 is less than this 5384 or greater than this 5384. It is greater than this 5384, right? So the number which is coming in the place of S will be a number which is less than 5 because 75 into 75 we multiply we got 5624, right? So the number which is coming in as the middle number will be less than that, less than 5. Okay, so here we got the two possibilities for the number which is coming in the middle, either 4 either 3 or 8. So what we can write, we understood that it's a number less than 5, so we can assume that it is 3. So here S is equal to 3. That you have to decide by checking the first two numbers multiplied almost near to. That is the you just take the 575. If it is coming 8 in the first question, 85 into 85 you check. If it is 4 is coming, 45 into 45 you can check. Okay, in that way you can check and you will be getting the answer of S as 3. Okay, so what is the number actually coming? First digit is 7, second digit is 3, and the third digit is 4. So let us check whether it is 4 or 6. For that, what we will do, we can just check the digital root also. So what is the digital root here? We can add the digit of the number 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6. What your answer will be getting? 34 will be get, that is 4 plus 3 7. 7 you are getting as the digital root of the question. So digital root of the answer, let us see 7 4 34 into 7 34. If you check the digital roots are 7 plus 3 10 10 plus 4 14. 14 means 1 plus 4, that is 5. 5 into here also 5, that is 25. When you add the digits you are getting 7. Yes. So the answer is correct. When we assumed 4, right, the unit digit is 4 itself. Otherwise, see 736 into 736. What is the digital root comes? 16, 7. 7 into 7, 49 will come. 49 means the digital root will become 13. That is 4, right? So that is not matching with the question digital root. So here the answer is 734. So you can write that the square root of
538,756 is equal to 734. Okay, so this is a method which is very fast and easy, but you have to just concentrate on the step-by-step aspect how that we have done, and it will be helping you. Okay, please rehear it and please understand it. If you need any help from me, I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so thank you. We'll be seeing you with another new topic. Bye.